Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. This video is going to be a little different, and this is a different way to do an intro of a video. But this is just a little chatty video of me right before I'm getting ready for vacation and getting all the things together, and just wanted to check in with you guys. So I wanted to do this so that I could kind of fill in some space while I am away on vacation. This video will go up probably, it'll be up after I'm already back home, but that will give me some time to be able to edit the footage that I'm taking while I'm gone on vacation. So I'm kind of buying some time for myself, but I just still wanted to check in with you guys. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started in this little chatty session. Alright friends, so today is the day. It is the night before we leave. We leave tomorrow morning, and I am just doing a little bit of quick packing. And so I thought that I would just kind of show you what I do. Normally I'm cleaning the house, I'm getting everything ready, and making sure that I come home to a really good clean house before I leave. Because normally our kids are going with me and nobody will be home, and other than whoever's watching animals. However, this year, our kids have decided, which I think I've said this in another video, but if you're new, my name is Melissa, if you're new. So our kids, they are 23 and 20, and so they're adults now. And they've decided to take vacations this year with their friends. And my daughter has 2 trips planned with her friends. Actually, she's on one right now. And our son, he is saving because he's got a trip planned toward the end of the year or later on with a friend, and they're going on a cruise, which I'd like to go on a cruise. But so they've planned that. So my husband and I decided we're going to still take a vacation. Won't be a family vacation, it'll be vacation. And so we're going to go away. This is the first time probably ever that we have taken, I don't remember how long we were gone on our honeymoon. I don't think we were gone that long because we were very young and we were poor and we needed to come back home and go to work. So I don't think we've ever been gone for 5 days anywhere by ourselves. We've always had our kids, and if we did go away, it was just like little short weekend things because, we had our kids and we came back home. So this is going to be a little bummed because our kids aren't going and it's not a family vacation, but exciting on the other hand too, because it's alone time with just my love and I, and we're going to go have a good time and see what we can get into by ourselves. And we're not young kids anymore, but we're going to, by George, act like we are, I think. So at least I am. I'll make him act like a kid. So I just thought that I would just kind of do a real quick, short little video, just kind of show you a little bit of prep work. And then when I catch back up to you guys, hopefully will be, I don't know if the next video, but maybe the next couple, I don't know how quickly I can get my footage together. Because I can't film and edit while I'm gone. I wish I could. I don't have a laptop to do that. And so I can't do that. If you can do it on your phone, I don't know how to do that. I've told you guys I'm new at this and I'm learning, so I don't know how to do it on there. And so I have to wait till I get back home, go through my footage, and then create a video. So I don't know if it'll be the next one after this or shortly after that. But I just thought I would give you a little glimpse into what I do, and you guys can let me know how you kind of prepare, thinking, with planning. Do you clean your house like I normally do? And I normally clean my car out. Yesterday I went to the car wash and ran it through the wash and vacuumed it out a little bit, but I didn't have everything out of the back of my vehicle. So I was like, well, I'll go today because I had a doctor's appointment, and I got my foot checked out, and he said that, for those of you that might be, if you don't care, skip this part, but he said it is like jammed and it's developing like a little bone spur. Anyway, he's gave me a name of a shoe insert to try, And I got to try that for like 4 weeks and go back to him. And if that doesn't help, then he just said there's other stuff we can do. So I don't know. I just told him it felt like it was jammed. Could he pull it and make it better? That's what it feels like it needs. So, but anyway, that was totally off topic. I went yesterday and I was going to vacuum out everything, but all the stuff was still in the back. So I came home today and was like, well, when I go out, I will vacuum it out. Well, I went there and the car lot place, the doors are all open. There's cars over there. I don't see any people, but there's cones so you can't get in. It's one of those Go car wash places or whatever. So yeah, I just come on home because I'd already cleaned the majority of it out yesterday. So it's pretty much cleaned out, and I normally do all of that before I leave. So let me know what you do, how you normally do. Like I said, I normally clean, but I didn't this time. I mean, it's clean, but I didn't deep clean. But let me show you how I kind of pack, and you let me know your process. Maybe you've got an easier way that would help me, because I make a list. I have a list on my phone. And, as I think of it, I'm going down the list because, I've got to make sure we don't forget my husband's medicine. We don't forget my medicine, like anything that we need, while we're gone. I have it on my list to make sure that, my camera batteries, I've got that on my list because I'm like, if I leave and I forget something. But let me show you what I do. I've said that 3 times, I think. So this is kind of how I go about it. I start piling stuff over in one area. Now, when my husband comes home, I'll let him get out what he wants to wear because, he's got to wear it. This is a package of his. But he's got to wear it so he can decide what he wants to. But I will kind of typically lay out outfits. But this time I didn't lay out outfits. I kind of laid out several different pairs of shorts, several different tops that I know could mix and match, and I've got enough, and I've got a couple t-shirts, I've got all my swimsuits, towels are already downstairs, so, and then my makeup and everything, I typically kind of lay it out because I know I will need it in the morning, and then as I'm getting ready, I'll just stick it in my little to-go bag and kind of pile it up. And then I'll gather all of my toiletries and things. I will have this bag sitting in the bathroom in the morning, and after we get out of the shower, I'll dry off all the shampoo bottles and everything, and then I'll just start packing it in there as we're done. So I'll be filling it up. And that's kind of how I go about doing it. I have the suitcase here, and him and I will share a suitcase. We should be able to get all of our clothes in there. If not, I'll just throw another bag. But yeah, that's what I do. I've got some laundry that I've been doing, so I have it hung up here right now so that it can dry. And let me take you downstairs. We'll walk down here and I will show you. I made sure to water all of my flowers and my plants, and I'm going to leave a note for my children because, I want to make sure they water my flowers, make sure they water the garden, check the garden for growing food and get it off the vine if it needs to, all of those good things. Yeah, I'll just make sure I make a list. Even though they're adult kids, they're adult kids, but are still in that teenage mentality. Y'all know what I mean? And so they can kind of forget or get absent-minded thinking about all the other things that they want to do and forget about the things that need to be done. I told them, please don't let my doggies die. Make sure you feed and water and let them out. So, but here is where I've already brought down other things. I started filling this little bag up. It's like a little cooler bag. And we have the big cooler. Got it outside. But I'm not sure if we're taking that. I've got our beach chairs. I have an umbrella on the porch, and I have this little folding rack for drying clothes. Because I thought, well, if we go to the beach, and rather than always throwing everything over the balcony rail, if if I put that on the balcony, depending upon how big it is, but it should be big enough. You know, I could throw our swimsuits over it and stuff like that, and it would be in rather than maybe the stuff being blown away, hopefully. We're supposed to be on the 17th floor when we get there. I've already received our confirmation tonight. I got the text message from everybody and everything is set to go. So I'm waiting on my husband to get home. I'll give you one guess to guess where he stopped by on the way home. Go ahead and leave that word in the comments, and I'll let you know if you're right or not. If you know where my husband stopped by, just leave the one word. That's all you gotta leave. And for those of you who know and who've been watching my channel, you should know where my husband is. So leave it in the comments below and I'll let you know if you're right. But that's where he is tonight. And so when he gets home, then we'll be going through all of his clothes, getting everything ready. And then we're gonna go ahead and load the car up with everything that needs to be, that can go in there without being affected by the heat. And that way we don't have to do it all in the morning, you know. We will stop and fuel up because I didn't fuel up when I came home today. And so, yeah, just a really quick pop on here. You know, this is going to be a really short little video, but just wanted to check in. Let me know if you guys went anywhere for vacation this year, or if you're going somewhere. Let me know where you're going or where you went in the comments below. I love talking to you guys when you drop comments. I try to my best to comment back and answer you guys in some fashion, some form. I'm not that big, so I can kind of answer you guys because I don't have thousands and thousands of people that are talking to me on here. I've got my 300 and some, which is cool. I got a little bit of a group, you know, so it's awesome. But yeah, I made sure that the dishes are done. This is my tea pitcher, but I use it to water the flowers. So that is out. I've got my pills out here so I can pack those away. I'm going to go ahead and put those in my purse and they'll be done. I'm going to also, I need to change my purse. So yeah, that's not going to work. All right, I'll put them in my purse and I'll take them upstairs because I need to change my purse and get into that little bag because I'm not going to take this one. It's way too heavy, you know, to take with us. You know, it's too bulky. I don't want that. I don't want to carry it with my hand. I'd rather strap it over and have like a side, what do you call those? Shoulder bags? I don't know about that. My brain's not working on that right now, but I got my husband's sugar tester because he's a diabetic. So, I've got that. I've got a few snacks. We'll probably stop somewhere and grab a few other things. I got our main snack we get when we go away. We always get a big bag of pistachios. So I got that a while back at Costco. And I love corn nuts, and these are the ranch flavored. So I got a couple of those. And then my husband likes these chili pistachios. So I got like 2 bags of those just to have as a treat. They're not stuff we typically buy all the time, but you know, when you're going away on vacation, sometimes you just want something that you don't normally have. So I've got that done. I've got a little bit of laundry left going in the dryer downstairs. So that is finishing up. I did finish editing. I've got all the way through, and that's uploading Tuesdays and Saturdays. And I have all the way through July. So this video will probably go up in August. So, but that will help me to, you know, have something while I'm editing, you know, the regular trip footage. So I can have a vacation vlog. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on here real quick It's a short video, but I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know that we're getting ready to leave. Super excited. I'm kind of antsy. I'm just like, I'm probably going to feel like a kid at Christmas time and not want to sleep tonight. I'll definitely have to drink a sleepy time tea so that I can, go ahead and put you guys kind of in the window there. So that I can sleep a little bit. And then that way I'm not asleep on him all the way down the road in case he wants me to drive, which I don't like to drive. Not on trips long. If I'm going to drive, I want to drive from here and leave and drive. And then he can drive when we get closer to where all that traffic and crazy stuff. I drive for a living, but yeah, I wouldn't want to drive a bus. People that drive school buses in like DC and Florida and all these like big congested, like busy areas. No, I would not want to drive a school bus or anything. Kudos to them. Like, I think that's great, but I wouldn't want to do it. I mean, where we drive, and if I drive in town, that's enough, you know, because especially when you're driving a bus, but even in a car, I'm more comfortable with him behind the wheel. He's a professional driver, so we're good. But like I said, my daughter's already left. We'll already be back by the time you guys are watching this. So, but yeah, I just thought I would just share a little bit of what I do. Let me know how you guys prepare. Do you pack like the night before, or are you one of those people who's just throwing it all in a bag, you know, the morning of? And, you know, because there are people out there that do that, I know, you know, but I'm a planner. And then after I get everything on my bed and go through, then I will go down my list. Because, I got to go downstairs. That's what I got to do. I want to get some games. I want to take a couple card games and Scrabble in case it was to rain and we're stuck in the room. And we have a big cabinet down here. It's like full of games and things to play. And I don't even know. This is a really fun game. I don't know if you guys have ever played this before. Rummikub. It's a really fun game, but I don't know if we'll have a table. So I'd rather take... I don't see where the cards are. I'm going to have to find the cards. Maybe the cards are upstairs. Might be upstairs. So... but I gotta get a game, and I think my dryer might be done. Nope, it's still going. But I've got all the laundry done. The rug needs vacuumed, and of course it looks way more spacious over here without the drying rack. But I took all the hanging clothes upstairs, so all the laundry is done. I gotta take these upstairs. These are curtains that I washed and stuff, so that stuff will go up. Yeah, and then this is leftover stuff from yard sale from church. I wasn't supposed to bring it home, but I did. And we're gonna do a yard sale here probably before we go back to school, or maybe one weekend right after we go back, before weather really gets too cold. And then I'll try to get rid of all that stuff because we need to clean the basement. So I've got to go around and I got to find my games. I don't know where my kids put the card games, but once I find them, then I'll be able to take those upstairs and finish getting everything ready. So, but anyway, I just wanted to pop in and kind of give you guys an update on what I do. Like I said, let me know in the comments below, and I'm done rambling. I'm going to be off to vacation. I will film as much as I can, but I'm also going to enjoy it with my husband. And yeah, I will see you guys when I get back. Well, you'll see me. I'll talk to you, but you'll see me. All right. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the vacation vlog. Comment down below all the things that I was talking to you about. And Lord willing, friends, there will be another one. Bye.